Welcome to WISE, the Worldwide Institute and Seminary Enrollment Software. The first thing to do is log in with your church username and password. If you don't see your class right away, click Select a Coordinator, and then select your coordinator. Then select your program, and then you'll see your class. The first thing you see is the summary screen. Here you'll see student status icons. Click here to find out what they mean so that you can help discover any student needs. Let's start with our most common task, taking attendance. Click the Attendance tab, and here you'll find everything you need. Here on the right, you can select the attendance marker. By clicking here, you'll see various options, present, absent, and so on. Once you've selected, you can click here, mark all unmarked, and whatever attendance marker is selected will populate each of the unmarked boxes. Or you can click individually. Click. Now, if you want to change the attendance marker, you could use that pull-down menu we just looked at, or you can right-click on the box and select the one you want there. I'll choose absent. After you've finished with the attendance, you can see that the attendance percentage is not changed. Notice here, as soon as you start taking attendance, this banner appears reminding you to save your attendance before you leave this area. When you do, the percentages are updated. Here you can see a button you may choose to use. If you click it, it will send an absentee notice to the parents or guardians using their preferred method of contact for each of the students that are marked absent. Clicking here will allow you to make a student note. More on that in just a minute. Another important button is right here. If class needs to be canceled for whatever reason, you can click this button to remove the day from your schedule. Clicking on this pull-down menu will allow you to access any of the dates for the term. Note the green circle with the check mark. That means attendance has been completed for that day. But if you see this symbol, it means that only partial attendance has been entered for that day. If you click on a student's name, it will bring up a pop-up window which has got lots of convenient information. Clicking here will allow you to see the full student profile. Clicking here allows you to edit the student picture. Even though you have access to this, it will change the student's picture in the My Seminary website. So you may want to counsel with the student before you make any changes. Now this window defaults into calendar mode, but the button right next to calendar mode is the makeup work notes mode. Here you can click on an absence and enter a student note, where you can enter what lesson the student missed in case they need to do makeup work. Save and return. Now you can see the little icon there in the date. As a note, that icon can only be seen if you are in this mode. The student can see the note that you sent when they log into My Seminary and go to the Class Sessions tab and click List View. Now you can also access reading and credit options in this window as well, but let's go back to the original screen. Here we've clicked on the Reading tab, and you see this little triangle to the left of the student's name. Click that, and it will open up to show you the required reading for the term. Anytime you see an attention icon next to a student, it means that they are currently below the requirement to receive credit for that term. In this case, you can see she has 0% of her reading done. By clicking 1, it changes the percentage, and of course, if all of them are selected, that's 100%. No more attention icon. Now, even though you can enter their reading in WISE, students should be encouraged to enter it themselves in the My Seminary website under the Reading Progress menu. Now, at the end of the term, you'll click the Credit tab. This is what you would do to prepare your class to end the term. Click the Credit setting here, and it will open a drawer of options. You can see now reading, attendance, and assessment, the three things required to receive credit for the term. Reading, we just talked about. The information will be automatically populated based on what the student or you marked for their reading. Attendance will provide a yes option if the students have more than 75%, but let's talk for a minute about the assessment. Teachers will record credit in WISE for students who participated in at least one Assess Your Learning lesson during each half of the course or in each term. These lessons can be found multiple times throughout the term in the lesson manual. Here's one example. Students just need to participate in one of those. And here's information on the assessment if your class is online or home study. If it happens that a student has missed all the Assess Your Learning lessons, follow these instructions. Teachers can provide them with the appropriate Assess Your Learning lesson located in the appendix, right here in the teacher's manual. Part 1 for Term 1, Part 2 for Term 2. Do your best to fill in the information in a timely manner and keep the information up to date. The records we keep in WISE are important, and it can help church leadership better understand what's happening in Seminary and Institute, so it can better help and support both teachers and students. For additional questions, contact your seminary administrator.